everyone. Hello. Hello, Juliana, Ingrid, Hetsuharu, that's me. Lene, Zuga. Hey, you are again here. Thank you for joining this class again this week. So, how are you guys? Happy New Year! Happy New Year! It's 2018! Yay! Guys, hello, hi. Yay, Winnie, she, and Hui Yong X. Sorry, I don't know how to read that X, but Hui Yong, right? Hey, hello. Welcome back to Korean class again this year. And Happy New Year! Really? I hope you study hard this year. Yay! So, do you know how to say Happy New Year in Korean? Anyone? Tom, do you know? Anime Love and Eunhae and the K-Way Detectives and Taehyung's Cutie BBS, the latest. So, I prepared it. Ta-da. Happy New Year in Korean is 새해 복 많이 받으세요. 새해 복 많이 받으세요. So, 따란? 새해. Can you see this? 새해 means New Year. New Year. And then 복. 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 복 means fortune or luck. And 많이 means a lot. A lot. And 받으세요 means to receive. So it literally means may you receive lots of fortunes and lucks in the new year. So which is 새해 복 많이 받으세요. 새해 복 많이 받으세요. And in Korea, when you say 새해 복 많이 받으세요, this is the traditional greeting. We greet this way. So, 새해 복 많이 받으세요. Yeah, we call this 세배. 세배. We call this New Year's greeting. Oops. I'm deleting this. I'm removing this. And we call this New Year's ball or New Year's greeting as 새배. 새배. And there is a great Korean culture about New Year's Day, which is pocket money. So, yes, you guys like it. You like money, right? So every New Year's Day, we do this 세배, New Year's ball. 새해 복 많이 받으세요. Youngers do this New Year's ball to older members of family. And older members give youngers some pocket money, which is 세뱃돈. 세뱃돈 is pocket money. 세뱃돈. 세뱃돈 is pocket money. New Year's pocket money. And also words of wisdom. What is words of wisdom? Wisdom is just like please study hard this year and please don't fight with your brothers. Something like that. We call these words of wisdom as 덕담. So younger members of family greet 새해 복 많이 받으세요. And then older people of family, older members of family give them pocket money and 덕담. 덕담 is wisdom of words. So this is typical Korean New Year's Day. I'll explain about New Year's Day more later. So I just want to say Happy New Year to you guys. How do you say Happy New Year in your language? Hello, Christelle and Santoshi and Wahida and Mansap. Happy New Year and 새해 복 많이 받으세요. Okay, so I hope you guys reviewed what we studied last time. Last time we talked all about Christmas in Korea. It was 2 weeks ago, right? Because I didn't do live streaming last week. Hello, Lorna, Happy New Year! Rest week last week. Good word. Oh, thank you for sharing how to say it in Filipino. It's so long. Robert Jane and Sarah and Justin. Oh, Justin just said, is this something you say on New Year's? 부자 되세요? Yes. Traditionally, we only say 새해 복 많이 받으세요. But these days, be rich is also another way to say Happy New Year or some good words for in the new year. So 부자 되세요 is another way to say, another word to say in the new year. 부자 되세요 means be rich. 부자 되세요. 부자 되세요. 부자 되세요. Good. Thank you for sharing that. Okay. So let's quickly recap what we learned last time. We talked about Christmas in Korea last week. If you want to learn more about it, please check out my previous video in Facebook and YouTube. It's there. Last week we learned Korean future tense. Do you know how to make future tense in Korean? It's not difficult. It's ta-da! Wow, it looks difficult, but let's practice a little bit more because we will use this grammar for today. Okay, so basically 거예요. 거예요 is future tense in Korea. But depending on what verb it comes before 거예요, you use just this or this. Let's practice. How about I'll go on a date? I'll go on a date. I'll date. So 데이트 하다 is the verb. 데이트 하다 is the verb. What is the verb stem of this verb? It's not difficult, just delete 다. Then remove 다, then this is verb stem. Look at this, and this verb stem ends with 하, right? 하. 하. And it ends with A here, which is vowel. This verb stem ends with vowel. Look at this verb stem that ends with a vowel should use this. So 데이트. Oh, nice. You can also see it here. 데이트 할. I just put this real and 거예요. I will date. I will go on a date. 데이트 할 거예요. Or how about this? I will eat. Yum 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 yum. I will eat. To eat is 먹다. 먹다. 먹다 in Korean, and it means to eat. Yum yum. And then what is the verb stem of this verb? It's 먹, because delete 다 here. Then there is 먹. 먹 is the verb stem of this verb. And 먹, this verb stem ended with K, consonant. Ta-da! Verb stem that ends with a consonant, 을 거예요. 을 거예요. Okay, easy, just put this. 먹을 거예요. 먹을 거예요. Is this okay? This is what we learned last time and we will use this grammar again for practicing. So, 먹을 거예요. 먹을 거예요. So, don't forget this. We'll practice again. So let's talk about Korean New Year's Day a little bit more. Do you know what is the typical Korean New Year's food? Ta-da! This. This is rice cake. Rice cake. So this is rice cake soup. In Korean, it is 떡. 떡 means rice cake. And 국. 국 means soup. So rice cake soup. So easy. And this is typical Korean New Year's Day meal. And actually I had it. I had it this year too. It reminds me of bibimbap. Justin just said, well, bibimbap is mixed rice, but we don't mix. We don't mix. And Leila just said, I remember learning tteokbokki. Yes, both of them use 떡, which is rice cake. Rice cake. So I hope you guys have some chance to try this New Year's food in your country. 떡국. Don't forget this name if you want to visit Korean restaurant and try New Year's food. 떡국. 떡국. Fun fact. So is it 떡국? Am I reading it wrong? Oh, you are it's correct. It's 떡국. I just said 떡국, but the pronunciation is like 떡국. 떡국. It's not 떡국. 떡국. It's 떡국. Can you hear the difference? Okay, so fun fact. There are 2 New Year's days in Korea. As you probably guessed, one is Solar New Year's Day. Solar New Year's Day, which is January 1st. And second one is Lunar, it's hard to pronounce, Lunar New Year's Day, which is Chinese New Year's Day. So, oh, is there a way? Miami just asked, is there a way to watch a recording of your video? Yes, there is a way. We always upload this video to YouTube and Facebook after this live streaming. So if I'm speaking too fast and if you want to review, please watch it again on Facebook and YouTube. Please. So I hope you can understand what I say, what I mentioned in the video all. And oh, Chiki, nice job, Solar. Yes, so Solar New Year's Day is 신정. 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 And then Lunar New Year's Day is 구정. 신 means new, and then 구 means old, actually. So 신정 is New Year's Day and 구정 is Chinese New Year's Day because it's traditional one, old New Year's Day. So we call it 구정, 구정. Or we also say 설날. 설날 is Chinese New Year's Day. Ta-da! Solar New Year's Day and then Chinese New Year's Day. Chinese New Year's Day, and usually 신정 is just 1 day holiday, but 설날 is 3 days holiday. Yay! This year, the Lunar New Year's Day holiday is from February 15, 16, and 17. It's next year. Yes, Tricky, great job. February 15, 16, 17. And Layla, yes, Shinjong is New Year's Day and Gujong is Chinese New Year's Day. Nice. We on the New Year's Day, we visit our parents' place, or gathered with lots of relatives and eat lots of traditional Korean food like this, 떡국, or play game, play traditional games with hanbok. We also do this New Year's greeting. This is typical one, but these days, lots of young people just go on a trip abroad because it's long holiday, so they can enjoy themselves. Instead, they visit their parents' house during weekends or another days. And these New Year's Day is really crowded and like everywhere. So some people just want to leave Korea and then relax. Well, it depends. So today I prepared top 5 top 5 Korean New Year's resolutions. And we will use this grammar. Future tense, it means I will. So number one New Year's resolution in Korea is I will go on a diet. I will lose weight. Yes, can you see this? I will lose weight. 살 뺄 거예요. Ooh, here. 살 뺄 거예요. So let's make this sentence with me. 빼다. 빼다 means to lose. To lose or deduct or remove. 빼다. 빼다. What is the verb stem? Then delete 다 at the end. 빼 is verb stem. 빼 is verb stem. And 빼 ended with vowel, right? 빼, 에, vowel. So we will use this grammar. This one. 를 거예요. Then it becomes 뺄 거예요. 뺄 거예요. It means I will lose. I will lose. What is weight? Weight is 따란 살. 살 means weight or fat. So I will lose fat or I will lose weight. 살 뺄 거예요. Oh, Robe Jane just says, what's that 살? 살 means weight and fat, and it can be also skin. So something something age. Oh, actually, it's right. Justin just says 살 also have different meaning. It pronounced the same 살, but it can be age. But here it doesn't mean age. It just means fat or weight. 살 뺄 거예요. This is a number one Korean New Year's resolution for Korean girls. How about if you how about I will lose weight in the new year? In the new year. To say in the new year, just add 새해는. 새해는 살 뺄 거예요. 새해는 살 뺄 거예요. 새해에는, it means in the new year. So just put this at the beginning of the sentence and then use this your New Year's resolution. 살 뺄 거예요. Okay, great job everyone. Okay. And oops, I dropped this one. Next one. I checked some article and it said number 2 New Year's resolution for Korean people is this. I will save money. I will save money. 따란 돈을 돈을 모을 거예요. 돈을 모을 거예요. It seems a little bit too long to you, right? So let's break down the sentence and make it with me. So first, save. Save is 모으다. 모으다. 모으다 in Korea. 모으다 means save or to collect. What is the verb stem of this verb? Which is delete 다. 다 at the end. Then 모으. 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 And it ended with vowel. If it ended with vowel, 따란, 따란, it ended with vowel. So use this. Just use this. 모을 거예요. It becomes 모을 거예요. 모을 거예요. So now you can say I will save or I will collect. I will collect. So how about I will save money or I will collect money? It's weird in English, but in Korea we say collect money. So it is 돈을 모을 거예요. 돈을 모을 거예요. 돈 means money. 돈 means money을 거예요. 돈을 모을 거예요. So instead of 돈, you can actually add something different. Like you can actually add different words like, for example, are you a BTS fan? Then you can say, I will collect BTS pictures. Then 방탄소년단, 방탄소년단 means BTS, 사진 means picture. 방탄소년단 사진을 모을 거예요. I will collect BTS pictures. So you can use this sentence pattern for another examples like I will collect stamp, 우표를 모을 거예요. Like this. How about I will save money in the new year? 새해에는 돈을 모을 거예요. 새해에는 돈을 모을 거예요. Great, great. By the way, you guys still remember chimchim, right? chimchim. Chimchim teacher is waiting for your likes. If you click lots of likes and we reach over 100, Chimchim teacher will give you a special lesson. So please don't forget to give like and love. And please share this lesson with your friends. Chimchim teacher will be waiting for your likes. Bye-bye. Did you like the video yet? Okay. So next popular. Oh. Thank you for giving us lots of likes to our chimchim teacher. I thought we haven't reached the goal yet, but actually we already reached. Yay! So chimchim teacher special lesson here. 따란! 사이다. 사이다. 사이다 is noun. It means Sprite or 7-Up. Do you like this drink? Sprite or 7-Up? Yes, I like it too, but it actually has different meaning. Refreshingness, satisfaction, can you see this? Satisfaction that we feel when first situation is solved. Can you find any example? For example, there is bad person. There is a bad manager in your team and he or she always say bad words to you like, oh, you're horrible, you're bad. But so you always say sorry. But one day you decide to say something to that person like, hey, I did my best and you shouldn't really say that. So it feels, I feel better. I feel refreshed. I'm satisfied now. That kind of feeling. So this feeling that when you solve the first situation. And usually when you say something honestly to someone that you usually cannot say, so we just say 사이다다. It's 사이다. So try to use this situation. Try to use this word if there is any bad person or someone who always give you some stress, and you say things honestly like, oh no, you're wrong. Then it's 사이다. 사이다. Okay, thank you for giving us lesson. Bye bye, chimchim teacher. Bye bye. Bye bye. Like when I solve a hard math problem, actually it's different. It's more like words. When you say some word, when you say some word honestly. Yeah, it sounds like cider. Yes, actually the word is from cider. Cider. But somehow the cider in English and cider in Korean are different. Cider in Korean is Sprite or 7-Up. But when you drink it, it's so refreshed. You're like, I feel better. This word is from there. Okay, so thank you. We have a few more expressions. So let's study. So this year, lots of Korean people say they will study. They will study. So which is 따란 공부할 거예요. 공부할 거예요. Now you can make this sentence, right? 공부하다 is to study. 공부하다 is to study. And delete 다 is 공부하. 공부하. It ended with vowel. It ended with vowel. So you can just say 공부할 거예요. Lots of Korean people will say I will study English or Chinese or Japanese or some other things in the new year. But I thought this phrase will be more useful to you, so I prepared. 한국어를 공부할 거예요. 한국어 means Korean. 한국어 means Korean. And what if you want to say I will study Korean hard. 따란 hard is 열심히. 열심히 hard. 한국어 Korean 공부할 거예요. Will study. I'll study Korean hard. So how can you study Korean hard? How can you study Korean hard? Well, actually that's why I prepared something for you guys. Ta-da! Oops, I dropped something. Ta-da! If you see the message above or down below, you can find a link. And just click the link in the description and you will see our webpage with lots of free PDF cheat sheet. Yay! These are all free. Just click the link on the description. Click and then just download this free cheat sheet. And please study one a week. If it's hard to study one a day, study just one like this. Yeah, there are lots of things like travel to Korea or like dining like a champ. Then you can learn some Korean expressions that you can use in a Korean restaurant like this. So I hope this cheat sheet will be very useful to you. So please don't forget to download for free. Oh, it's actually free for Korean Class 101 members. So just sign up. Signing up is also free. So just enter your email and then download it. I hope this will be really useful for the new year. Yay! For your New Year's resolution. Okay, so we have more actually. We have more New Year's resolution. How about I will read lots of books. I will read lots of books. To read is 읽다. 읽다. 들리다, this is verb stem. But it ended with consonant, right? So, oops. 읽을 거예요. 읽을 거예요 is I will read. I will read. How about I will read a lot? I will read a lot. Ichin, thank you. Like, share, done. Thank you, please. Guys, please don't forget to like and love and share. Thank you, Ichin. And 많이 읽을 거예요. 많이 읽을 거예요. It means I will read a lot. How about I will read books a lot? 책을 많이 읽을 거예요. 책을 많이 읽을 거예요. Okay, we have just one left. So, fifth New Year's resolution for Korean people is I will exercise. I will exercise. 운동할 거예요. 운동할 거예요. 운동할 거예요. And how can you say I will exercise regularly? Regularly is 규칙적으로. 규칙적으로. 규칙적으로 운동할 거예요. I will exercise regularly. Okay, thank you for today's lesson. And actually, we have something to study more. There are some exceptions like 걷다. 걷다. I will quickly do with you this. 걷다. It ended with consonant, but you don't say 걷을 거예요. You say 걸을 거예요. This is exception. So please remember this. 걸을 거예요. 걸을 거예요. And how about this? I will listen. I will listen. Is 듣다. 듣다. 듣다 is to listen. 딴 듣다. And then it ended with consonant. But you don't say 듣을 거예요. You say 들을 거예요. This is exception. So please remember this. 들을 거예요. And another one. I will play. I will play. Play is 놀다. 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 So you can use this just hang out actually, but in Korea we just say 놀다, hang out, or play with some toy. 놀다. 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 And then you can say, you don't say 놀을 거예요. You don't say 놀을 거예요. But you say 놀 거예요. 놀 거예요. I will play. I will play. I will hang out. This is exception. Another exception is I will live. I will live in Korea, for example. Like I will live in Korea. Is 살다. 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 And 들리다. 살. It ended with consonant 살을. But you don't say 살을 거예요. You say 살 거예요. 살 거예요. 살 거예요. If you want to say I will live in Korea is 한국에서 살 거예요. 한국에서 살 거예요. And last one. Last exception is help. Help. To help is 돕다. 돕다. And 돕 is the verb stem. 돕 ended with a consonant, but you don't say 돕을 거예요. You just say 도울 거예요. 도울 거예요. So these are the exceptions. So please remember this and practice. So thank you for joining this class today, guys. How was today's lesson? Please leave a comment so I can improve these lessons for you based on your comment. So thank you, and 따란! We will have next Korean live class on next Thursday, January 11th. We'll talk about how to read dates in Korean. Yay! It's not going on a date or romantic purposes. It's just read dates like January 5th, January 4th, January 11th. So it's 1 p.m. Korean time on Thursday. So please join this class again, guys. I'll be waiting for you. January 11th, next Thursday. Tom, thank you. And Paul, thank you. Joyce, Vanessa, and Cynthia, thank you, guys. And see you next week. Bye-bye. Justin, bye-bye. Ian. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you, Lynn.